Hey guys, Delano here with Damage Control Mouthguards, and today I want to bust a myth. And that myth is custom fit mouthguards are always the gold standard. I've been in the mouthguard industry for over 16 years, and I find that that is not necessarily the case. In fact, there are two problems that I see in this industry, and I'll share those with you today. Problem number one. Custom fit mouthguards are being made too thin, and unfortunately the number one culprits of this are dentists and dental laboratories. Now, this is not a bash on dentists. As a matter of fact, the first person who invented the mouthguard was a dentist 135 years ago, and other dentists took his lead and they further developed the mouthguard. However, a dentist is not trained in this area of protective sports. So most dentists out there are not trained on the protective qualities of mouthguards. So what do? They outsource to their dental labs. And the dental labs who are responsible for making crowns, bridges, dentures, and all this other stuff are also not trained in the protective qualities of mouthguards. I want to share a story with you. When I was once training at an MMA gym, I had this guy come up to me and he was proud of his new mouthguard that his dentist had made for him. However, when he showed me the mouthguard was made out of one single 4mm sheet. And this is typically, unfortunately, what you get when you get a mouthguard from a dentist. Unless a dentist or the laboratory, which I know very few have been trained in sports dentistry. What you typically get, no matter what sport you play, whether MMA or soccer, is a one 4mm sheet to protect your teeth. But the problem here is that you get shrinkage with that 4mm. So when the product is done, you don't have the full thickness of the 4mm. So it's definitely not protective enough for this individual in the sport of MMA. And honestly, from research, it's not really that much protective at all. As a matter of fact, I would probably refer you one of our boil and bites before I would refer you to a single sheeted mouthguard.
Hello everybody, this is Dr. Delic Romero with Damage Control Athletics. Did you know that two 2mm EVA sheets, when processed into a custom fitted mouthguard, offers you 42% more protection than one 4mm EVA sheet when processed into a custom fitted mouthguard? One of the key differences is shrinkage. Damage Control has developed a scientifically proven method to help minimize shrinkage and offer you the best possible protection for your teeth. Now, that's a better way.
And problem number two, some competitors are making their mouthguards too thick. At first glance, it seems like thicker is better, correct? Well, actually, a thick mouthguard can obstruct breathing. It can be uncomfortable, and it can even put your lips at risk. If the mouthguard is too tight and you get popped in the lip, your lip will bust. I have to admit, when I first started my business, I was guilty of this because intuitively I thought thicker is better, right? Well, science shows that you get diminishing returns the thicker you make your mouthguard. Thicker does not always mean safer. It means harder to breathe and harder to perform. At Damage Control, we decided to solve this issue with science. And what we did is we partnered with Sandia National Labs on 3 different occasions. And what they did is teamed us up with their engineers. And what we did is we tested impact forces. We tested the best materials to use. And we also tested how thick a mouthguard should be. Since there is no standards, we wanted to find and develop our own standards. And that standard is what we call function-informed design. Function-informed design is we create your mouthguard to the sport that you play and the build of your person. So a lighter person is not going to need as thick of a mouthguard as a heavy person, depending on the sport you play. But let's say for combat sports, a bigger person who is a heavyweight fighter, we're going to pay a little more detail on the thickness of the mouthguard, whereas a lighter person with a smaller body that is not taking as big of hits, we're going to pay attention to that too. So whether you're an MMA athlete, football player, basketball player, we're gonna make a mouth guard tailored to your sport for maximum protection. On top of that, we use advanced technologies like our HXC hard inner core mouth guard, which allows us to make a more protective mouth guard, but thinner, for better breathing and communication and performance. And that's the kind of innovation that sets Damage Control apart. If you want to find the right mouthguard for your sport, go to dcmouthguards.com and also check out our blog. We have a lot of cool information in there. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I'm Delano Romero with Damage Control Mouthguards. See you in the next one.